Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up. We will hold bad landlords to account because the Donald Trumps of our city have grown far too comfortable taking advantage of their tenants. We will put an end to the culture of corruption that has allowed billionaires like Trump to evade taxation and exploit tax breaks. We will stand alongside unions and expand labor protections because we know, just as Donald Trump does, that when working people have ironclad rights, the bosses who seek to extort them become very small indeed. New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant. So hear me, President Trump, when I say this. To get to any of us, you will have to get through all of us. When we enter City Hall in 58 days, expectations will be high. We will meet them. A great New Yorker once said that while you campaign in poetry, you govern in prose. If that must be true, let the prose we write still rhyme, and let us build a shining city for all. And we must chart a new path, as bold as the one we have already traveled. After all, the conventional wisdom would tell you that I am far from the perfect candidate. I am young, despite my best efforts to grow older. I am Muslim. I am a democratic socialist. And most damning of all, I refuse to apologize for any of this.
Y'all want to hear some not so fucked up news? The Republicans are crashing out, y'all. Frumpy was going on a fucking Truth Social rant last night. And so it begins. Pass voter reform, voter ID, no mail-in ballots, save our Supreme Court from the packing, no two-state addition. Republicans terminate the filibuster, get back to passing legislation. He was on a roll. But he wasn't the only one. Mike Johnson went on a rant calling MAMDANI an extremist and a Marxist, and the consequences felt like the entire nation was going to be paying for. Boy, shut up. Tommy talking about don't come to our fabulous red states. Bitch, don't you know blue states pay for y'all to survive? Ted Cruz was all in tears when Carol law. Never trust a black woman that can't keep her hair done. Baby, the hate was real. Megan McMahon said, how am I supposed to raise my children in this? Girl, you so dramatic. Shut up. They white. They'll be fine. And the New York Post already had their goddamn front page together. That won't change a damn thing. Now, Wiggs R Us said there are 2 reasons why we lost the election last night. I wasn't on the ballot and the government shut down. It's your fault we're shut down. Stop trying to double our fucking healthcare premiums. Now, last night we had a clean sweep in Virginia. We have our first female governor. Go ahead, Abigail. We also took lieutenant governor and the fucking attorney general seat. We gained 13 seats in the House of Delegates. Mickey took governor of New Jersey. Yay! And it looks like the citizens of California did not come to play, baby. Prop 50 will be in full effect in time for the midterms. Those seats are ours. Now in Pennsylvania, all Democratic judges kept their seats, so we good. But Mississippi, I'm kind of disappointed. Republicans kept their power with a supermajority, 35 to 18. We did get a couple of seats, but not enough. All in all, it's looking really good for us in the midterms, but we got to keep this pace moving. I love to see white folks crash out. Let's see what today brings us.
I know the orange man is so upset right now when ZOHRAN MAMDANI told him to turn the volume up. And first of all, a big congratulations to all Americans, to all the Democrats who practice their democratic right. This is what democracy looks like. And whatever happened in Virginia, it's awesome. You know, some people thought that being that a black woman was a Republican and a palm colored woman was a Democrat, maybe the black people were going to elect that black woman because she was one of their own. But it happened contrary to their expectation. This is what it means when black people tells you that they always stand in business. Like they can't just elect her because she's one of them and she's a Republican. There is no way it's going to happen because she's like against people's rights. You've seen whatever the Republicans have been doing to the American citizens lately. So, guys, I'm really happy for you the way the New Yorkers are celebrating and that speech from ZOHRAN MAMDANI. It was awesome. Let us unpack this episode together and also let me know what you think about it in the comment section. If this can happen in the midterm election come 2026, then America is going to be great right now. So welcome back to Afrojudy's channel. Let's dive in straight to the episode.
It's been reported that Abigail Spanberger, who was to be the first female governor of Virginia, turning that seat from red to blue, actually received 90% of the black vote in Virginia, even though she was running up against a black Republican candidate. And it's interesting to me, and I want to point this out and make this point very clear, to address a certain narrative surrounding how people think we as a community vote. There's often been this narrative that black people will just vote for anyone who's black. No matter their policies, no matter what they stand for, black people just vote for the black candidate. But these numbers prove otherwise. These numbers reveal that black people are not monolithic, one, but two, that we care about people and politicians who demonstrate that they care about the people as well, that they care about us, that they have policies that'll benefit us. And it's interesting to me because it seems as if in this specific race, the Republican Party was playing identity politics, thinking that because you put a black face and black figure to mask all of the policies that are pernicious and harmful to the black community, that black people would vote in support of that individual. And they did not. 90% supported the candidate that supports them. So I want to make that point very clear because there is a narrative out there that has been pushed and propagated for far too long, actually, that black people just vote for anybody black. When no, we actually care and are invested in our political system just as anyone else. And we vote for those who we know represent the best interest and have the best policy platforms for our communities.
Well, the Republicans are fucking cooked. And boy, isn't it tasty. The lady I voted for, Abigail Spanberger, will be the governor of Virginia. MAMDANI will be the mayor of New York City. And Mickey Sherrill will be the new governor of New Jersey. And my friends, this is but a taste of the blue wave that will be coming for the Republicans in the midterms of 2026. And let me tell you why. The American people are tired of having a baby in the White House, a vindictive child who is up all hours of the night, ranting in all capital letters and posting ridiculous AI videos as he runs this economy into the ground and stands in front of the camera saying, "I'm the most successful president of all time. The prices are way down, I promise, with my secret numbers." We're tired of this shit. The Republicans are so incompetent at running government that it's only been a year and they've already run the economy into the ground. So I hope they enjoy the time they have left, Republicans, because come this time next year, it's going to be time to grab your shit and get the fuck out. Okay? All right. And to my Democrats, great job today. I'm proud of you. Let's keep it going. Feels good. Let's keep it going. Love you guys.
So it's 4 a.m. right now, and I just noticed that Donald Trump had a total meltdown last night over Republicans losing across the country, and you just have to see it. His first response to the results came at 10:05 p.m. He said Trump wasn't on the ballot and shut down were the two reasons that Republicans lost elections tonight, according to pollsters. These pollsters don't exist. He's just making them up. But the real reason Republicans lost was because of him. He's broken promises, prices are still going up, inflation is still going up, and people are sick of it. Then shortly after at 10:19 p.m., he bragged about the ratings for his 60 Minutes interview. So while he's typing this, his party is getting destroyed across the country, and yet this is what he's worried about. Then at 10:41 p.m., he said Republicans terminate the filibuster, get back to passing legislation and voter reform. So clearly he's a little panicked about the results. Then again at 10:58 p.m., he demanded that they terminate the filibuster for all of these different reasons. He's still very panicked while typing this. And then finally, he concluded his meltdown at 11:34 p.m. saying, "And so it begins." And he actually posted this while ZOHRAN MAMDANI was giving his victory speech, and around the same time that MAMDANI said, "Hey, Trump, I know you're watching, turn up the volume," and things like that. So it's obvious that Donald Trump is hurt by these results. The American people soundly rejected him last night, and that has hurt his very fragile ego.
The new mayor of New York is an ethnic minority, Muslim, immigrant, and anti-Trump. He's got the big face like, I don't care. That's my new president. I'm celebrating all the way here from the UK. You've gained a big fan. I'll be watching all of your work, all your speeches. I don't care. I'm into politics just by a bit, but man, that's my president right there. That's my new president. You've got my vote. I wish I could vote, but I'm not a fan. I'm looking into you, and you're an interesting character. I like you. I like you. I like you. You've got our support in the UK. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. That's our president. That's our president. I'm here in the UK, but that's my president as well. My prime minister. This is our new prime minister.
Congratulations, New York City. You just elected a 34-year-old TikTok DJ that wants free everything and responsibility for nothing. ZOHRAN MAMDANI is, well, your new mayor. Created crime control, business growth, and common sense for, well, rent freezes. And here's the best part. He's never been in charge of a city block before, and now he is in charge of the financial capital of the United States. You asked for progress, and what you're going to get is a mass exodus. Businesses gone, jobs gone, tourists avoiding New York City like the plague. The rich, they'll pack up and move to Florida, while the rest of you foot the bill for the woke dreams that end in disaster every single time. Let's be clear, this is not historic. This is absolutely hysterical. You put a radical activist in charge during an insane housing crisis, during New York City's worst crime problem. Why? Because he had a viral video with AOC's approval. Get what you vote for in New York City? You know what you just voted for? Financial, cultural, and security collapse? Well, on a silver platter just for you. Mark my words, the Trump administration, they will have to step in. Because I assure you, this is not going to be live and let live politics. This is about the survival of a city that fuels the American economy. New York City, you better pray your next headline isn't Chapter 11.
All night, all I have seen is posts like this. New York, after 25 years, how could you guys vote someone in to be the mayor of New York City who's a Muslim after Muslims did this? You know who did this? It wasn't no Muslims, bro. It was white Republican men. That's who did this. You know what else white Republican men did? Every damn recession we had in the past 40 years in this country, white Republican men did that. You know what else white Republican men did? Hurricane Katrina, the war on Iraq, Desert Storm, the war on drugs, stop and frisk. White Republican men did all of that. All of it. And you want us to worry about a Muslim man? My enemy ain't no Muslim man. The enemy in this country is a white Republican man. That is enemy number one in the United States of America. It is a white Republican man who's walking around here playing dictator, thinking he the mustache man, thinking he runs. Oh, if New York City votes in MAMDANI, we're going to cut federal funding to New York City. You kidding me? The greatest city in the world don't need your help. What are we talking about? It was white men who put them pew-pews in the hands of Al-Qaeda back in them days. It was white America who literally taught those people who flew those planes into them buildings how to fly them planes in the first place. Or did we forget? George Bush daddy has something to do with the World Trade Center booming in 1993. And you find it coincidental that his son was president when the planes crashed into them buildings and the buildings fell? And we blaming Muslims? Y'all the one that was sitting there bothering them, booming their families, unaliving their people, and you think they wasn't gonna get their get back? And on top of that, you idiotic selves taught them how to do so. 25 years later, you want to blame one Muslim man who's trying to make a difference, who's trying to help people because of y'all past mistakes. The gaslighting is crazy, bro.
Guys, I'm not even an American, but when I heard that ZOHRAN MAMDANI was elected, I was screaming because those candidates that the Orange Man and the Elon Musk endorsed, where are they right now? This is what democracy looks like, and it automatically tells you that American citizens are so tired. They want real change, and this is what real change looks like. So there is a debate that has been going online that people are saying that being that ZOHRAN MAMDANI was elected the mayor of the New York City, people have started calling him the people's president, and some people are saying that, well, he's not American born citizen and there is no way he can be the president of the United States. And some were debating that Obama was also not American citizen. Obama was born in Hawaii, and people always say that he's a Kenyan, right? So that is what the debate looks like on the social media right now. I know the happiness that people have, that feeling, I know it's so right. And the way the Democrats secured a lot of seats, it tells you that Americans are so ready for change. They are so tired of the current administration and the way some of the Republicans are melting down on the social media, because the first thing they will always say, it was rigged. The machines were not working well. This is what they will always say. And in fact, the Orange Man said that he was not on the ballot box and that's why his candidates lost. It's not even that way, because some of the things that have been speculating on the social media about him winning the United States election, I don't want to talk much about it. So, guys, let's just discuss about this debate of ZOHRAN MAMDANI becoming the American president maybe one day. Is it true that he can be the president of the United States one day, or he cannot be, being that he was not American born citizen? And again, right now, the New Yorkers are so happy, the immigrants are so happy, and the way he told the Orange Man that New York is a home of immigrants. I really don't know if the Orange Man is so ready to deploy the National Guards there, or maybe to send ICE to raid the immigrants there. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a war between the government and the citizens, and they won't joke about it. And the first thing that you realize when the New Yorkers were celebrating, they were so happy. A lot of them were on the street celebrating. It clearly tells you that they are so tired of this government and they are ready for change in the New York City. They don't want anything like the ICE raids, like the deployment of the National Guard. And again, the way some people thought that the black people are going to vote for the black Republican, that black woman in Virginia, it can't happen that way. In black community, black people are not being taught how to hate someone. They're always being taught how to love someone. And if they love you, they will always love you wholeheartedly. But if you against people's rights, why should they do that? And that's why they said, well, you think you are a Republican and you are one of us and we'll vote for you? Let us embarrass you. Because the way that woman was coming out online before the election, she was saying that these are call from God, and she said that she must win election. I don't know how she is feeling right now wherever she is. It's kind of embarrassment, because when it comes to election, never say such kind of things, especially if you are not sure that you are going to win. Maybe perhaps she knew that she has a good backup, that's the black people, that the black people are gonna support her. And the Virginia people, You did so well. Pennsylvania, you did so well. And I'm so happy for the Americans right now. The change that is coming so soon is going to be a big revolution. The way Kendrick Lamar said that it's going to be televised. Right now, what is happening? It is being televised because when some of the New Yorkers started predicting about ZOHRAN MAMDANI and his opponent, they said that he's going to win.
ZOHRAN MAMDANI is going to be the next mayor of New York City, and here's why. Last night, he went in a bar crawl of sorts where he started off at Poppy Juice, which is a queer Latino party in Brooklyn.
Such a deep thank you to Poppy Juice for creating a space for queer and trans New Yorkers.
Then ended up at an Afrobeat Caribbean party. It's singing New York by Jay-Z and Alicia Keys and the Afrobeat songs. And the same week, he went with the elderly Latina ladies dancing to merengue, and the other day he put out an ad in Arabic, not just one Arabic, but several dialects of Arabic.
بعرف شو تفكروا شكلي كأني سهركم من الشام بس العربي تبعي بده شوية شغل مع هيك أنا حابب اليوم أطلب.
This man speaks Spanish in ads, he's speaking Arabic, he's going with the Asian population, the black population, and he's showing that he cares about every facet of this city. Eric Adams used this position to be able to get into the club because he's a loser. ZOHRAN MAMDANI walked into the club to show that he understands us, he listens to the music, he understands several cultures. Disgraced deadbeat mayor Eric Adams is a loser, and he only was mayor just so he could be a socialite. This isn't that.
I'm just saying.
I've been telling you guys for a couple of months now, we need to get rid of the old guard of career politicians who don't care about anybody who isn't lining their pockets. And I think this millennial man understands that the millennials are the new adults and that we need someone who understands that New York is a city of all of us and he cares about every facet of that city.
Pigs, he got wine. ZOHRAN, he got wine. Fox, he got wine.
And every facet of that city needs to be represented. Ain't no way in the world you would ever see Cuomo or Giuliani or anybody like that at Poppy Juice. Even the way he said Poppy Juice alone, he's like, I would like to thank Poppy Juice. Hella New York accent. If you guys want to make a change and make a difference and have a historical vote, go out and vote, 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 vote. I'm even in Paris right now at Charles de Gaulle Airport, and I looked over and I saw a video of him playing, and I was like, wow, ZOHRAN has so much charisma. He is getting international coverage for a local mayoral race.
When he made that kind of post, I said, well, let me cross fingers for this man to be the mayor of the New York City. I literally went back to that post and said, well, let me comment today because it was predicted and it has been fulfilled. You know how people are so happy right now. And to the MAGAs who are so upset, next time, pull up your socks. You know, the way you celebrated last time that your man won is the same way that the Democrats are celebrating right now. And tell me, if it was last year that the Democrats would have won the election, especially the presidential election, what do you think will have happened in the United States? And I know everything that is happening here negatively at this particular time, they couldn't have been happening because you know the power of a woman. She's so caring and she don't want to see other people suffering. That's exactly what Kamala could have been doing to the people now. And again, to those from colored people who are saying that we wish we elected Kamala, why didn't you do that? So you better do that in the midterm election. You better practice your democratic rights fairly, but not falling for the propaganda from other politicians who later on will dump you and will not be so concerned about you. So guys, thank you so much, Americans. Thank you so much, New Yorkers, the residents in Pennsylvania, in Virginia, and all places that they conducted this election for practicing good democratic right and showing other Republicans that this is what Americans want right now. Until next time, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and congratulations, the mayor of New York City, ZOHRAN MAMDANI.